Hi and welcome to Mal's Kitchen. This morning I'm going to be making a tagine, chicken tagine, and this is a typical tagine. I'm not going to be making it in this, I'm going to be making it in a pan, but I will be serving it in this, and I do for dinner parties. It's quite nice because it looks quite effective. The reason I don't cook in it is you can't really fit that much in it. And I've got like 900 grams of chicken here, so it's a little bit too much to fit in there. So I'm going to cook it in a pan. Lots of ingredients. I'll put the recipe up. This is my version. There's many versions. There's Moroccan, Algerian. Every country in North Africa has got its own version, and then there's lots of versions of Moroccan tagine as well. So this is my version, made up of lots that I've cooked in the past. And I'll show you how to do it. So I've got boneless chicken thighs, which I've put a little bit of Moroccan Ras Al Hanoui spice on, which you can buy from any supermarket. And I'm just going to seal these in a mixture of oil, a tiny bit of oil and olive oil. If you want it to be authentic, then a lot of people use a little bit of what's called rancid butter, which I don't particularly like, but some people do. Leave a bit of butter out in a warm kitchen for about 2 or 3 days and it will go rancid. So we're just going to give the chicken a bit of colour. Medium heat, not too quick. And then I'm going to make the sauce. Now the beautiful thing about tagine is it's got so many different flavours. I mean, it's got the spice from the Ras Al Hanoui with a little bit of heat, and then you've got the harissa, which has got this beautiful paprika smoky flavour. Then you've got the salt coming from the olives, and then you've got the sweetness, and I put in mine some dried apricots, some dried prunes, some honey. And then you've got some nice acidity from lemon zest. Some people use preserved lemons if you can get them. So I'm just going to lightly seal this off. And I'll come back to you when it's a bit browner. Okay, so I've sealed off the chicken on both sides. And I'm just going to take this out now, put it on a plate, and then I'm going to add my onions and start to make a nice sauce. Okay, so there's probably enough here for about 5-6 people, and you'll serve it with some couscous or some rice, it's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to put in my onion, and I am going to stick in a bit of butter as well. So just a little bit of butter in there. And I'm going to brown the onions slightly before I do anything else. Onions are slightly browned. I'm adding my garlic, 2 or 3 cloves of garlic to that. I'm going to add my spice, Ras Al Hanoui. You can make that yourself, just get the recipe off the internet if you want. It's all normal stuff that you've got at home, spices. Then I'm going to add my tomatoes. Now there are recipes with no tomatoes. I prefer mine with tomatoes. And then I'm going to add some good chicken stock. Just follow the recipe. And that's going to be the base for my sauce. I'm going to add some carrot and sweet potato, which you can use butternut squash, you could use courgettes, you can use anything you like vegetable wise. And then put your chicken back in. And this is what you can't do in a tagine really, is give it a good mix and move it about a bit. As soon as you've got it in, it's very difficult. It can get a bit messy, so that's why I prefer to cook it in a pan. So to this now, I am going to put a lid on, but at this stage I'm going to add my honey. And this is a great dish to prepare in advance before your dinner guests get there, and you can spend a bit more time with them at the table. And it's impressive when you serve it in a tagine, it looks nice and authentic. So this is harissa, which you can buy from a supermarket. Very, very nice, recommend it. It's got a beautiful smoky paprika flavour, adds a lot of depth to this. And you don't want too much sauce. You want, you know, it's got to be thick and rich, but also it's refreshing because you've got the lemon going in and the coriander at the end. So I'm going to add everything except the lemon juice, which I'm going to add a bit later, and the coriander to finish. So there's my ingredients in there. Turn it down to a nice simmer, really gentle, so low setting, lid on. I've had to manufacture a lid because it's slightly too small, but there you go. So my lid's on, and I'll come back to you in about 30 minutes. So it's been cooking for about 25-30 minutes now. I'm just going to put in the lemon and the lemon zest. Make sure all that goes in. A little bit of salt. I've tasted it, and the olives do give it saltiness, but I'm just going to add a little bit of sea salt, and then I'm going to cook this for another 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll come back to you. So there you go, nice chicken tagine, rich sauce, full of flavour, nice and tender, ideal for a dinner party. Please try it, you might enjoy it.